I hope brother Enigma is not there. Uzoti. Ujesu akamfunu Habiba. I was like, there must not be any surprises. Like, I'm not ready for him. Like, I'm the first person who shoot season 1 ya Riazotella episode 1. Ke nna ke buletseng Riazotella. So they end up calling me by to re bula show ka ngwanyana. Le yona.
It was acted, it was scripted.
Not really. Ke Facebook ya Tito Mboweni. Like the Tito Mboweni. And I'm like, okay, straight to go inbox. Happy birthday. It's like, oh, thank you, Mara. It's a pity I don't have a cake.
Who said that?
Him. It's a pity I don't have a cake. Like,
why he don't buy cakes?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know cake. We just never know. Like, there was a time when he was busy, and it was like, I don't know.
You're lying.
I'm telling you, like, in front of God, I'm telling you, we would go up to 6 rounds. Even like that first night, we went up to 6 rounds. It was crazy. It was happening like nanjigisa like nama. Like at the end of the day, we are all human. So sometimes but feeling successful when they feel lonely. Big goals, a lot of money. I'm telling you, like Rena.
Welcome to the Dove Show. Of course, occupied on Christmas. You already know I'm doing the best show. Otherwise, on camera and sound, I got my man James as well as Ganda. Ganda is not around, and yeah, he went out to do some other things. Yeah, because we're busy. We're outside today. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, press the notification bell, as well as join the membership. If you wanna donate, the details showed after the disclaimer. So yeah, thank you so much. At home, those who are joining the membership and those who are subscribing. We approaching 200,000 subscribers, which is great. By June, James, we want to approach 1 million by the end of the year.
Yeah, why not? Why not, brother?
We'll be on 1 million.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, man. Hey, today I'm with a beautiful girl, so I'm nervous, James.
Yeah, I can tell. But hey, you've been shaking.
Kaspitura bari upila. Upila.
Yeah, very cheap.
Oh, ngwanyana upila. My sister. Oh, I can cheap. Oh, hey, I can My sister, you look so beautiful, amazing.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So, where you from in Pretoria?
I'm originally from Mboweni, but now I'm based in Amandaseg.
Oh.
Yeah, but originally ke motho wa Mboweni site is not far from Soshanguve.
Is it far from Mamelodi?
Yeah, very
far.
Very far.
Oh, see, so now you can't just go as you like.
Mamelodi. No, I have to take. If I'm using public transport, it will be like 2 or 3 taxis.
You're lying.
It's far. It's far from Mamelodi.
Wow. I thought like a Pretoria price.
Yeah, like we come from far. Like even when we got here, we're like, yo, this is far.
Wow, how many minutes to come here? How many hours?
Was it 3 hours, ne?
Wow, man. It's
1:45. 1:45. 1 hour.
Almost 2, bro.
Almost 2 hours, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's far. It's far, yo. But thank you so much for making time. I really appreciate it, man.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, so you were in class like me?
I am, man. And I was also nervous, I went and Googled you and stuff, ne?
Oh, you did?
And then I was like, yo, I hope brother Enigma is not there. Uzoti. Ujesu akamfunu Habiba. I was like, there must not be any surprises. Like, I'm not ready for him.
I don't try to pray. When you put that try to pray.
Yeah, I was nervous about that.
Serious?
When I realized Gucci Prince Zen Ngesizu like they are. I was like, hey, I hope he's not there.
Yeah, that's why we said let's come outside. Yeah. No, sister, thank you so much. I didn't notice that we follow each other on Instagram.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I was like, small world, man. Yeah. I saw your interview on the internet. I was like, Hey, girl, you're talking.
Yeah.
I know I'm not a minister, but I'm trying. I'm really coming close to be a minister. I'm gonna be a minister of podcasters. James, do you agree?
Amen.
Amen.
I love this.
Yeah, so yeah, I was touched. But at home, if you can give people the bit of your background, how did you grow up and where did you grow up? Like the background at home, mother and father was present. How was your grow up, man?
My childhood was very, very difficult. I don't want to lie.
You're lying.
Yo.
You're strong because you managed to be still look like this.
Yeah, but it was not an easy journey. Yeah. But it was not easy. Like, I was raised by a single parent. My father was like, he was just not there. And my mom was a domestic worker and like kasi serious. Like yes, Gandalf Bogono, you get the point. So like growing up there, it was not easy. Crime was too high, teenage pregnancy, poverty, and all that. But Mina, I knew Gucci, like I always felt Gucci like like I'm destined for like greater things. I always wanted more in life. I always felt like there is more in me than what I'm going through. But like my childhood, so Nkulele Mabopani, Winterfeld, and I was more like an outcast in the local community because I've always loved Jilote Horembatu Badi Bona Ili like bizarre. I've always I've always been like 10 to 15 years ahead.
Wow.
Like when I was in primary school, I'm a camera, I'm shooting content, I'm busy with this and that, like from the young age. So I've always wanted more, and I've always wanted to explore a world outside a life yasekasi, you know? Yeah, so
you like, you had a dream one day that you want to come to Johannesburg?
at first I would lie when they call me, say, no, kisali Josie, kitlobo ka tsatsi le so. Until really ki fitla ko Joburg.
So now tell me about your career. I saw you when I was Googling you. I was like, this is familiar face, so I can tell. So when I Google you, I'm like, you've been like to different soapies.
Yeah.
It was always the love.
Yeah, I've always loved acting and modeling. It was my first love, nje. So I started as a background actor for like Generations, Rhythm City, Easy Dingo, and then I also got like small roles in Ferguson's films and short films. So was Mzansi Magic. Yeah, and from there it was music videos, TV adverts, you know. Yeah, and the Niyama reality show, I did not see it coming. I was like, okay, I'm always there. It's good publicity.
Yeah.
And Generations, wow, big up, but I felt like, no, man, I need more, man. Yeah, I feel like, no, man, I need more. And then one day, what happened? One day before Young Tandana, I took my mother to this show. We really had problems, ne? Mara, for me, the American reality shows and stuff. And I felt I want my life to be out there. Out there.
Wait, so you're taking your mom to a reality show?
I took my mom to a reality show. And then when I got there, what
was that reality show? What was about?
Please Step In. It was more about like the family.
Oh yeah, with Sister Angie. Yeah.
So when I got there, bona like kabanna like this is me. I'm not faking it. Like ke Habiba, ke toke TV, ke hyper, ke active, ke bolela ka mkho, ke feelang. And then this is Angie on ratile, and then ubuditse mama ka are okay o ka nne wa bona le teenager le tshwenyang le nyakang attention ne mara deep down inside ona le dilo tse anyakang ho di fulfill, and then lena you guys are not being supportive. So there is more to her. Lena tshwantseng le be supportive and le lebelle hore ke ngwana o mo bya, cause it like na ba sa ntlhalohanye.
Yeah, they were too slow.
Like, yeah, for me ne ke le ngwana mo stoutu mara isimbo stoutu ba bana gore ba shimane strata eng. No, it was like media, whatever that I want to do. If they're saying ba shoot advert ko Alex, I will just go there and travel. So that was me being ngwana o a leng stoutu for bona, you get the point. So after Please Step In, I'm trending for being myself. Okay, being myself sells.
Like
That's
being
cool.
being real, yeah.
Okay, being me
real.
sells.
Yeah.
All right. And then after that, while I'm on it, there's this guy. Obana ke kra attention. I don't know unkisa ko shong because ke kra attention or because he really liked me. Then unkisa ko yang thandana.
What? Let's go.
And then they call me. And then baka sobotse nnete hore what is what. We need competition ya TV wara. But when I was mad, man, I could see or what. Plus, by that stage, I've been to Big Ups, I've been to Shifty, I've been to... I've even been on the news in different contents. That's Habiba Makato for you. You get the point. So, I already know the game. Maybe go shapana for boyfriend or something. But this is... I'm not taking winning. And I went there. And then when I realized, okay, there's somebody one rata. And then he was younger than me. He was like 5 years younger than me, the guy.
Yeah.
Automatically, gonna have content. What am I supposed to say?
So now you're becoming creative around this.
Already, ki user happy the platform.
Yeah.
Yeah. Already, okay. The spotlight is back on me. And then spotlight. Okay, this is going to be my comeback. Let me talk to this guy. And at the time, the guy in Kisako showing, I'm flirting with Tito Mboweni, my ex, that time. And then Kisako Bentenoko showing.
You always choose right ministers.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, continue.
I do. Happy hotel education unless on the connections and nefsas and stuff.
The money one is the right one.
Exactly,
So, girl,
So when I got there, like I killed it. That episode, it trended only before it released. The advert fella, it was always
the trailer.
Yeah, it was already trending before the full episode. And bona, I told my the newspapers like Batubam phone radio interviews and like we were trending and then they were like, oh, this is scripted, this is too good to be true. Like you are crazy, like, and I'm like, this is me.
You end up dating the guy.
Goopy. The guy on the show, I ended up saying yes. Now we kissed. Sharp.
On the show?
Yeah, on the show.
Yeah.
Sharp. It was happy ending. Lena, okay, I don't want to give them content they are better. Let me just kiss the guy. Let me just go with the flow. Yeah. For that moment, I went with the flow because remember, I was flirting with Tito, but Narso meet.
We come and bend it, yeah.
Yeah. And then, but after the show, the guy now, because of happened now with Hore, Koyang Tandana, maybe nearly show ya kaya 12, but it was not reality shows, right? I've only been on three reality shows. 10 other shows, body documentary or interviews, like a podcast. Maratela, it was TV interviews and documentaries. So I've only been on 3 different shows, which is Uyang Tandana, Riatsotella, and Please Step In. So
you even from Riatsotella?
Man, after Uyang Tandana, I was on Riatsotella.
This girl knows Bishop Makamo James.
Man, bang haka wivi ko showing by Lashela. I'm like,
why?
Oh, and I'm like, I'm the first person who shoot season 1 ya Riatsotella episode 1. Kinna ki bullets in Riatsotella. So they end up calling me by to ribula show kangwanya now. Le yona.
It was acted, it was scripted.
Not really. Not really. Being at the right place at the right time.
Oh.
Kind of.
Amazing.
I'm telling you now, we are adverting. Normally they used my episode to future gabansa nake hoga the weave yang wanyana ke latlhela kwa le ena hoga yaka.
What are you fighting for there?
The guy from Young Tandana.
Amazing, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, your life is like a movie, bro.
It's like a movie. I can relate in that song Yamakadzo or like yeah, my life is like a movie.
Okay, let's move right along. How did you start to flirt with the minister? Because, like, with me, James, I think ministers, I never met a minister in my life. So I'm like, these people are not existing, but they are there. Yeah, they exist on TV. I feel like they stay on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, these people are far.
They are very far. So how you started? Because that's magic, man.
Is it? I don't know. I'm surprised. It's such a big deal, man.
To
I would
me-
shout at him and say, "Bona, hey, ka betha 11 o so tsene, kopa lo sa tsene."
You're lying. He
I'm
would
telling
run.
you, I'm that type of a person who can tell Black Coffee to say, "Bon, it's either you stop cheating or you fuck off." That's how crazy I am. They're like you know what? At the end of the day, ne, we
We're
are
all
all
human.
human. Woman. So sometimes but feeling successful, but they feel lonely. Big
lying.
goals, a lot of money. I'm telling you, like Rena, you are there. Obatla to relocate to this suburb place here, the big goals. You know, you want that life. But now when they are there, it's very lonely. It's very
man.
lonely. I'm telling you, it's very lonely. And then worse, Akasamai ano approach her just a normal girl, it will be out there. Nje. So you can't really date, you can't really have a normal love life.
You can't have a normal life, we can say.
You get the point. So immediately when you connect like they are normal, they are like normal human beings, then you win.
So I used to shout at him, "You bought a wrong drink."
Mina.
Shouting the minister of finance. You bought a wrong drink, Tito.
I remember our last conversation was like, but that time we were like separated. And when I always seek a budget speech, you want to tell me about child support.
You lie. You wanted to tell him what to increase the money.
Yeah.
But my sister there made a mistake. You were supposed to keep on dating this man and increase everything. Our kid will be getting
No,
like
you know-
1,000 rand now, though. or 2K. Like with Tito. Two.
Yeah, it was not easy dating him.
Yeah.
Like, as much as it was fun and all that, but there was other side where like,
Okay, before we get there, my sister, let's start. How did it all started, man? With flirting. How did it start? This thing?
Facebook notification.
You're a liar. It's on Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook. Like, now so we are friends on Instagram. I had no idea how I'm friends with him on Facebook. And that time my
And when I found out that we were friends, because you follow me, then I followed you back. I'm like, maybe she think I'm the minister. I wanted to go and do the photo shoot and and wear suits, James. So like minister of ice cream. Yeah.
No, and I'm not even that active on Instagram, if you notice.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I get to not even your message maybe after a while.
Yeah.
So it just happened. It was meant to
happen.
happen.
Yeah.
So, ke Facebook ya Tito Mboweni, like the Tito Mboweni, and I'm like, okay, straight to go inbox. Happy birthday. It's like, oh, thank you, Mara. It's a pity I don't have a cake.
Who said that?
Him. It's a pity I don't have a cake. Like,
Why he don't buy cakes?
I don't know. I don't know. Cake. We just never know.
Oh, sorry, my sister. I'm slow. At school, I passed my matric with age, so I'm very slow. So people.
So that time when you was talking about cake, can I have a Black Forest or a Black Forest or the Black Forest, like, you know?
Okay.
And I was like, nka put it in advance, and then nana ke tlo ho tlisetsa yona, you know? And it's like, okay, I should number tsa ka tsa WhatsApp ko belo ntlisetse yona, and then.
Do you have any idea which cake now?
No,
Oh, okay.
but I don't mind for both. I mean, we're talking about Tito Mboweni here. I don't mind. Black Forest and the other Black Forest.
Girl, please stop.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, what's up? I remember telling my mom, she was like, hey, winner. But my ready profile is a marker. How do you know it's the real Tito Mboweni? Do you even know how he looks like? And I'm like, Google, thanks to Google. I went to Google. I Googled him. I remember first time I recorded FaceTime. I don't know what is that. I'm using just a normal phone. You know, anyaka like to communicate ka video call, but ka FaceTime. I don't know what is that. I can't remember the iPhone.
Oh,
and I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what is FaceTime? I'm from the village.
Yeah,
What
you
is
must have
that?
an iPhone.
Yeah, and then the next thing, okay, one teammate, yeah, and he was very smart. He was accommodating and he was human. And it's like, okay, how did a video call your WhatsApp? Whew, okay. And then we do video call. And then he's there. and he's old and powerful and attractive for me.
You lie.
I love power. There is like on my side, like now, I find like successful, powerful men very attractive.
You don't care about the looks.
I can't say I don't care about the look. Do you think he's ugly? Do you think he's ugly? He was not.
A very, very handsome man.
He was very handsome in a Shangan, rich, manyekenyoso way, you know. It's Pitori. You know? Yeah. So, but imagine like he's Tito Mboweni, he's intelligent, he's successful. But that time when I was Minister of Finance, by the way, I grew ubile governor.
Oh.
Ubile governor, yaba Minister of Labor, ne?
Yeah.
Aba a businessman. That time ba mo appoint as Minister of Finance na resetsa rena le a year data. So aga mo data the time ili Minister of Finance ba mo appointile re data. I knew before by announce how he's going to be a minister.
Okay.
You get the point, ne?
He made a good move to date you because he even got a promotion.
I don't know about that, because when he called me, he was like, I was speaking to the president and he's worried. He did ask me, there won't be any scandals. I don't have anything that might come because I'm about to become Minister of Finance.
Yeah.
So I thought about you. And I'm like, so what about me? It's like, no, I just want to know. I just wanted you to know. And then like, you have to stay away from the like journalist and all that. And I'm like, before Oba Minister, you were a governor. You are Tito Mboweni. If I wanted to talk to the press, I was going to talk to the press before. It's just another new job, but
I still understand.
Yeah, you still.
To me, you're still the same person.
You are still the same person, so you don't have to worry about me. But the time, we were fighting Vele at that time, because he was like, yeah.
Okay. Tell me the first time you meet this guy now is physical.
Whew. I remember our first date, man. Yo.
How was it? Just give me every detail. I love it. You can even tell me how was the weather.
Like everything, I
want everything, even the way you were dressed.
My God, obvious, I got one. So, and then he did not like this kind of dress code. It was like, you need to like dress up, So, it was a red dress, definitely, but not this one, like nearly a long yana, and then high heels, obviously, you know, and nearly first time I use a how train. I'm telling you, I'm being honest now.
Was sending money.
Yeah, he did send me money to come. And then Aroberg said, how train? Oh my God, how train?
Like you send how much?
I'm not going to talk about numbers because obviously they will be like, like a number, they will judge you. Like a number, like I can't talk about numbers.
Yeah, but it was good money.
Yeah, it was good money, obviously. So, yeah, so ka build how train. Next I had that machine, and then I went there, I paid, and then buy my card and all that. And then the selfie there. From there I went there, and then actually the whole restaurant just for me.
Girl.
Man.
Wow.
Man. Like the experience was amazing. Like I fela. Like the waitress more entrancing. I remember and one of them noticed me from, because already I was a brand but it was not that big too. So when I got there, Lerato Makato. Kwena di drum magazine. Yeah. I'm meeting someone Tito. Yeah, he's there. What? And I'm nervous. And then like I keep nervous, like the anxiety, and then I sweat, and I'm not free. Yeah. And then come on, there he is. Who empty?
Handsome.
Kita fela ya rona, and then by set up nice and all that, and I went there. Next time, like I'm like, I don't know what to say. Like, like I don't know, like, and it's like, I'm be hug. And then and then I hug him.
Smells so good.
Obvious, man. Yo.
With a suit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like, yeah. It was that suit, tie, hempe, everything. And then we sit down. And then, sharp. Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you. Okay. You are pretty. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I like you and Gerata the winner for the past 2 weeks. And I'm like, oh, thanks. Like, okay. Oh, you can order anything. And then, you know what? I don't know, like, but I know her Gerata the cocktail anyway. And I'm like, yeah, cocktail, sweet, sweet. I don't know, like,
Long Island.
I don't see, I can't, like, I'm nervous.
Yeah, you are like starstruck.
Yeah, you understand. I don't know. And I just ask her hore cocktail is sweet. Engwele ngwa solanke le sweet na le strawberry. Kai tlhaba itletse spitor like bona mpaladi solanke ka na le strawberry. And then okay. And then I order more. I don't know what to order. And I'm like, I'll have the same thing. I'll have the same meal. Like, and I was like, no, you can't like what I eat. And I'm like, no, I'm okay.
You lying.
Yo, the corazonyana tse itrinyana le barekeng
for diabetic people.
And then I'll have the same. Yo, that's not food, man. I mean, I'm from Pitori.
Yeah, you want something cheaps.
You understand? Like, yeah, something. Tsela. Ke tsa motho hore ngvele o rich o phela khotsi je. And I told you can't order the same thing. Be yourself. What do you want? If they don't have it, they will go and get it. Man.
Power. Money is power, bro. Now you're falling more in love.
Obvious. Like, yo. Like, there was no way you wouldn't fall in love with Tito.
Loving so.
He was very loving. He was intelligent. He was no communicator pila, na le romantic, nana le power. You understand? And then now we're all free. Now rata the way we link day.
Wow, man.
Like, you know, I remember telling him, I like this function. I was like, nah, I wouldn't fit in. I feel like I'm too gay. He was like, that's what I want. Go get them. Like,
what minister was it?
like it was something else, I'm telling you. And then when we get there, Bona, Raja, Rana, and then we talk. But 2 weeks, Nake Gugula, what was happening in the country. Politics.
You have to, like your mama minister now, you have to know everything.
You understand? You can't go there and talk about Bacardi and those. No, you can't do
We're
that.
talking about GP.
It doesn't even know who Kanye Mboweni is. You have to explain. I remember Kimang Zot. I'm like, oh, doesn't know who Dino Ranaga is. You can't talk to him about those people. Like, he's into politics, business, and you understand what I'm saying? So you can't talk to him about entertainment things. He's not really into those things. So when we got there, like, yeah, I can't talk about them, but we were like, EFF, DA, wara. And then, yeah, I did my homework.
Yeah, and
I did my
smart.
homework.
Yeah.
So I was able to talk to him and then be on the same level.
Wow.
But he needed me to be myself at the same time. I can accommodate him as a politician, but he needed me to be myself because Lena, he needed life outside politics.
This world, yeah.
You get the point. So, yeah, and the reflow. And then, obvious, now already Kabana is the whole package for me, like, you know, yeah.
And some money, power.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And then, you have to go back home, Baba.
You're going back home?
And I'm like, okay, 11. Yeah, so.
You're gonna crash?
Until you get home. And I'm like, what? I want you right now.
Girl, you lie.
I'm telling you.
You were just like...
I was enjoying and we were flowing and all that, ne? And then Kabona get 10, 11 at night. And it's like, don't stress, you'll bold until home. And then I'm pay 5,000 and then I beat a bolt. And at that time, I cannot pay a bolt. I cannot pay a bolt, man. And then he's doing, and I don't even, okay. So, but don't drop a higher, safe and sound. Okay, I'm bold there.
And he's a gentleman.
Yeah. And then I was like, 5,000.
You didn't kiss that?
Man. No, first time it was only hug and baby kiss. He was a gentleman. Because even when you sit down, he was a gentleman.
Man.
He was not, you are his girlfriend. He won't treat you like a servant. He will treat you like a queen so that you can treat him like a king. You understand what I'm saying? So, the restaurant, he would open
a door.
Yeah. A chair for me, like everything. And then one put every time, are you comfortable? Are you okay?
Yeah.
You know? So he would like talk to me. And I loved him for that. And I can never forget that. Moving forward, I'm going back home. Man, okay, Mara, I have money, okay. No, as a flop, eh? Mavuso sa iraselo, 5,000.
It's amazing.
No, it's amazing. No, he's a gentleman. No, there's hope for mankind, man. You understand? So then my mindset I got to change. Oh, my whole life is like there's another life out there.
That is perfect.
You understand? And then I'm going back home. And man, I'm happy, obviously, man. I was with him. And then, yeah, when I get home, they are not sleeping. They all want to know, how did it go? No, it was fine. Yeah, it's him.
He even closed the restaurant.
Yeah, it's him. Oh, okay. And then after 2 days, we go to Vilakazi Street, I think Soweto.
You're going to get another 5,000, I'm just guessing.
Yes.
Continue with the story.
You understand? And when we get there, yeah. And then, the other part, and I get uncomfortable. I think he was using the same like restaurants, so never meets. Okay, maybe they had to know him because he's Tito.
Yeah, he's Tito.
Yeah, so the waitresses, they were like always flirting with him. And then I was like, oh, and then he could see and say, I know, relax, man. Relax. Yeah, relax, baby. You are Habiba, mas. Kantoring.
How did you get the name Habibi?
Habibi is an Islamic name. So my father, he's a Muslim by blood. So kilibito lebampilingo my dad.
Okay.
Yeah, but lerato Habiba Makatu.
Oh, the Habiba one is even on the ID?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my mom refused. I said,
Yeah.
Yeah, but my father's side, they call me Habiba.
Okay, continue. Villa.
Yes, and then, yeah, we went to a second date. It was amazing. And then he was like, for third date, I want to cook for you. I was like, you know how to cook? He wants to cook for me.
You girl,
I'm telling you. And then the third date, we went to his farm, a plot called Limpopo. Here, a plot called Limpopo.
Yeah.
We went there, and then he cooked for me. Nakatatlapi.
What did he cook?
Fish. Pilcha tin. But in a nice way. In a nice, like rice and fish. And I'm like, okay. But yeah, it was his favorite. And cigar, you know.
So you guys ate fish?
Mm-hmm.
It was smelling fish in the house.
Yeah, but yeah, it was an amazing experience. Third date, I was already starting to be comfortable. But we did the deeds on the fourth date.
Bro, all these days, this guy is just letting you go.
Yeah, 2 dates I went back home. Third date, the
whole night?
Yeah, it was nice. We spoke and we were bonding. And then he taught me so many things that night. He told me, when I close the door, because and I must not walk. Yeah, he doesn't walk around the house naked because batuba intelligence, they can be hiding the cameras and then publish something about him, something maybe. So I've never seen him walking naked. I could feel the nakedness inside the blanket.
Or you will take the trouser inside the blanket.
Yeah, but you can never see him walking naked.
Wow.
Yeah, so...
Amazing, man.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, and
So these people don't go. They don't walk naked in their houses.
Yeah, because of sometimes they can put cameras and then they blackmail them. If there's a camera and there's a sex tape that by bailing mola, they will only see the blankets. Yeah, so but they can't.
Or
see.
it will close.
Yeah.
Then the blanket chips will do like this.
So they can't see what's happening. So yeah, that was like, yeah, and then I ready self-defense classes because I was like, hey, who say if you're in country, you have to be able to defend yourself. Like many things. That time I did not know how to drive. And he's like, so and then I lied and say I know how to drive. And it's like, so how driver so I was trying to close le motho wa kopele because wa komrao ha ka utswalela you won't know how to escape. So he was that type of a person. He taught me a lot of things.
Like advice.
I remember when I was speaking to him, I was like, I want to talk like Lebo Banang. I want to twang when I speak English. Like, no, you have to speak proper English. People, they have to hear what you say. You cannot fake an accent. Be yourself.
True.
Just express yourself.
And he's right.
You get the point.
Yeah.
So he was trying for me to be authentic. Just be yourself.
Yeah.
You don't have to fake it. You don't have to be like this slay queen. No, just be you. You get the point. So I was like, okay. Yeah, like little Viviana for Nasadi rata na batla like the natural me. That's when ke thomelo na le confidence ya hore ke khonotswa le ke sa para like now like I did not have my makeup on. It's only the weave and the eyebrows. This is how I look. You get the point.
Yeah.
Auna face beat auna and so ka ba comfortable in the person that I am. So unrutile self-love and confidence. And then unrutile at the end of the day we are all human and then whatever that you want in life you have to go for it. You just have to go for it and anything in life is possible. At the end of the day, we are all human. You understand? And then it's a matter of how do you stretch your mind, your capacity? How do you? Because like, but the people that you are surrounded with, like, but there's a Mboweni out there. There's certain parts of them. So if you phela le batho ba horeng maybe ba ira crime or ba so that's your mindset. You get the point. So I must always want more like in life. So yeah, that life I isolate myself.
Yeah.
If you don't have a good reason capacity, if you're not a hustler, if you don't want nice things, let's go to a tavern and like if you're small minded, I don't judge people, but I normally isolate myself because I want to grow. I always prefer to associate with people who are doing better than me in life.
True.
Yes, because I want to grow. And then I've learned that from him.
It's kind of a law of attraction, man. You have to
exactly. That's the law of attraction. So if you go to a certain place and then for millionaires, you are the next millionaire. You get the point?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've learned to go to, even if you want to party, even if you want to go out and eat, you can even take your last money and party with the rich. You'll be rich one day. Because when you get the low socializer and then you associate with them and then you change the contacts and then you grow, than to go to drink with people who will not change your financial status. Yeah. So I can never drink with someone who cannot change my financial state. I can't. If
even
we drink,
to give you the mindset.
The mindset at least, yeah. You know, we have to talk about something that will bring food on the table, something that will bring growth into my well-being. I cannot sit here and talk about I don't associate with such people, and thanks to him. So, and then we slept the whole night, and then I can sharp. And then he was like, no. I want to know who I am. I'm like, you don't trust me? I was like, no, I trust you. And I remember one time when I was like something like, okay, let me not
just say it, just highlight it.
And then after that, the other date, we did the deeds. Then we went to one of his apartment, Rosebank. And then we got there, and then he cooked for me, you know.
What let me guess. It was James. Cabbage.
Cabbage, no.
Oh.
No, cabbage.
I'm thinking because he cooked it the last time, fish. So.
Fish and macaron.
Wow.
Yes.
Still nice. He loves fish.
Yeah. But while he's cooking, obviously we order pizza while we talk and drink.
Why he was cooking but he can order? Or was just
He was being
showing,
romantic.
oh, and that works. I once tried to impress the girl and I burn all the pots.
Ayana, he was a very good cook.
Yeah.
He knew how to cook.
Amazing. So, okay.
He was even teaching me how to cook.
Well, now you had the angel.
You know?
So rest in peace.
Yeah, wait again. So yeah, it was nice. And then that night I tried red wine. And then I was drinking what he was drinking, like tequila. And I was drinking red wine. And yeah. You want to know?
Go deep.
Diva.
It didn't end up there. James, explain the night.
Oh my God. Really? We have to go there?
We can call all the world, girl. We got all time.
Okay. After that, I went, okay, and I went to the bathroom, shower, while in Nanekiloko dining, and then I was dancing to my favorite songs. It was nice. It was like, you know.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, before even he went to, I was stripping for him before I was I was being crazy, you know. Fine. And then after my ayo shower, and then Habiba are oyako balcony otuba siga. Now I'm ponta the room that we are going to sleep, and then the bathroom. And I went there, and then ka shower, and then ka sala fela ka a white towel. You know, I was ready. Yes, I wanted him. Begging funa. I'm not going to pretend. Neke munyaka.
Girl.
Bon, benekan, come here.
You know,
Thank you.
What is driving me crazy is that this man is old, man. It's like, more like, maybe he's older than your father.
He is. He was more like my grandfather. So
Hey, I listen, I won't judge.
loved him so what?
Wow.
Yeah. So no, like because he was older, nale more matured, nale more successful, nale more secured, nale more you know, like always attention elena, like you are dating maybe maporisa. You know, you don't have to compete with so many women because ada.
Let's go. And now you went to the shower.
Yeah. And then I went, and then after the shower, and then we went to the room. And that's when I started he was like, okay, you switch off the light, and then you can't see me naked.
You're lying, man.
And I'm like,
Are
okay.
you sure you were sleeping with a human being?
No, it was a human being. He was a human
But why switch off the light?
Because
Okay.
you know, maybe Bagatwell, I don't know, but he wouldn't want to.
I have it so this goes.
Yeah. And then we went, and then when we got there, and then I was expecting, because I'm younger, I have to like be in control. Ne? And then when I'm trying to be in control, like we are kissing and touching, when I'm trying to be in control, and then he's taking over, like when I'm
You still got it.
why it's 6 round?
You're lying and you're lying.
I am not.
I can't even. Oh God!
6 round. Straight.
Tito,
Our first night. 6 round. I'm telling you.
bro,
6
this
round.
old man was crazy, man.
He was, man. I'm telling you, like, he took over Jay, and then he was like a beast. You understand?
He changed.
Yeah. Like, there was a time when he was busy, and then it was like, and then on Teremo, and I'm
You're
like,
lying.
I'm telling you, like, in front of God, I'm telling you, we would go up to 6 round. Even like that first night, we went up to 6 round. It was crazy. It was happening like, nanjigisa like nama, like, it was crazy. It was the best sex I've ever had, like that moment. And I felt good. What?
I'm a woman.
This man. Hey. Oh my God. You know, the only thing it will be difficult for now is like when I try to do woman on top, he wants to be on top. It's like, I don't tell. if you do man on top of he doesn't want me to like
to be in charge.
Yeah, he doesn't want me to be in charge.
He was a real man. I had like the man must dominate. Yeah.
You get the point. And then the sex was great. It was good. Like, it was great. It was amazing. And
I wonder where he'd get this dominant, man.
I don't know. I'm still trying to find out ukuthi mara kwenzakaleni.
Man, now is in the morning. You all happy?
Yeah, we were happy. We were happy. So in the morning, re sharp, and then breakfast in bed. Untsusa ka yona, ku utlwa ka cheese, and when I open my eyes, untliseditse dijo. O apere gown.
He cooked.
No, he prepared like bread, cheese, eggs, Vienna, like a normal breakfast, and orange juice. And only that's like breakfast in bed. No, man, this is a dream. And then what? You want to feel?
Yeah.
Maybe I will wake up. This is a dream.
Wow.
And then reality starts to sink in. It's not a dream. I'm here. I'm with Tito. Unti a breakfast in bed. Pechile 6 round. Strong. Kuku
The whole minister.
The whole minister.
To me, it sounds like a dream, even when you tell me.
It's a pity. I wanted to do something.
Like what?
Like you calling the number for both ministers. The other one, it wants to go through caller Tito Mboweni. And then if Gore Mantashoa Ansara, I will talk to him right now. We will do that.
Phone, Jay!
Touch the phone.
Where's the blood?
Let's touch the phone. And clear this once and
please
for
go
all.
and get the phone.
You get the point.
Yeah.
So it was him and it was his number. So di register le ka yena. So yana he had 2 numbers. It's di different ka one ko bofelo. So yeah.
Okay, let's continue with this chat. I love it so much. You narrate it so well. Now, that day you eat the breakfast in bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, from there.
Oh, and then after that, he inspired my song. Na rejewa ka di 10,000, rejewa ka di 10,000.
Who's singing that now?
That's my song. So it was.
You also have a song you're singing.
Yeah.
So now the minister is singing your song.
No, I'm inspired. I was inspired to write that song because Umvusite ka 10,000. He gave me 10K. So that's when I wrote the song. Na rejewa ka di 10,000. Rejewa ka di 10,000. Ake hanela re batla. Ake hanela le gadisa. Ake re lona le di dumane. Ake hanela e batla. So I was inspired to write that song. Rejewa ka di 10,000. And then I am a tampe 10,000. What? Ne kuku adile kane ka matla. Matla kuku ale kane. Akitse ka siZulu ne.
Hayi ngathi.
Bathi kekhela milang sebenzela man.
Yebona.
Akiri kuku yaka yang perekela. So it was that, and then he gave me 10K, and he was like, "Akureki ne, umotwaka. I just need you to get a makeover, because we will be going to different events and all that. Yeah. I need you to look the part. I'm not buying you. I'm not saying you are selling umotwaka. So I need you to go."
He was not married, ne?
He was not. He was divorced in 1992. Ne?
From there, when this man was single.
He was single. Ne? And people, on social media, they call me side piece at Tito. I was the main chick. There was no other one that I know.
Maybe they are jealous.
The time when he was cheating,
yeah,
he had like side chicks. Now it was like high.
So now people they are saying you are a
side chick because of Balibella, the age difference. She was probably a side chick because he was older. He was older, but he was not married. He was not in a serious relationship with anyone that I know of. That's the reason why we ended up fighting when he was cheating and then kachita back. You get the point? So our relationship, it was clear. Ampotaka wife. There was no one. He divorced in 1992. He never married again.
Then he found you.
And
then people now are jealous. And it happened.
Yes. Yeah. You get the point? So I was not a side chick. I was like girlfriend to Tito Mboweni. So I'm happy, man. Sorry, man. o tshwere zaka benong o re ha ba makhelwane utlwa monate benong 10K.
So now the life continues.
Bona, and then to be honest, I thought it was going to be a one night stand because he's Tito. I thought, maybe he's a player, maybe because you don't think Urulwen as a person, because happy you have your own issues, you know, your own out is happy bila.
Yeah.
So you don't think you think 10,000 don't call the media,
and it's fine.
Don't bother me. And I'm like, okay. And then he's calling, and then he's communicating, and he's consistent.
Checking you, good morning.
You get the point.
Because he's a busy man.
He is. And then that is why, Barry, if no one is too busy for someone they love, if somebody says, get off phone, I'm too busy, they're not into you. That man was very busy, but nakriya moment to talk to me, to communicate with me. So that was it.
How did all this thing went wrong? Because it sounds so nice.
I get sure ke ready ho tsana mo. Ke tsene vele.
Please.
Okay, first thing he wanted me to quit dilo tsa TV, modeling, acting, anything that has to do with the entertainment industry. He wanted me to quit. At first, I had no problem. And then the dress code. I have to wear like longer dresses and stuff.
You don't like long
You
dress.
understand? And I'm like, okay. And then the next thing, you don't want weaves, you don't want makeup. Okay. And the next thing, I'm Tito Mboweni, you can't do that. Every girl wants a piece of me. Look, I was talking to Simpiwe Dana. Oh, the singer Simpiwe Dana, yeah.
Was talking to Simpiwe Dana about music?
No.
Because he's a great singer.
No, I think he was cheating with him. Like, we fought about Simpiwe Dana, we fought about Shoma, Josie, we fought about this doctor from Hammanskraal who's not a public figure. So we were fighting about these three girls in our relationship.
They will call or they will send texts.
Yeah, and then sometimes somehow it felt like now he knew he's in a position of power. I'm not trying to say bad things because, he's not there, but I'm just telling my story as it is.
Yeah.
So there was a time where he felt Uguti, he's in a position of power. He can make me or break me. And I also felt Uguti, as much as you are Tito, I'm Habiba, Linda, there are gifts, it's a whole I have to fulfill. There's a journey. When already you walked yours, I also have to pave my way and build something for myself. Yeah. I cannot be born to be maybe Tito's girlfriend or wife just. I have to do my own thing. If I'm an actor, I'm an actor. If I'm a podcast, I'm a podcast. If I'm a singer, but I have to walk that journey. But it's my journey. I cannot stop who I am for a relationship. My mother cannot give birth to me just to be a property of someone. No. You understand? And then if I'm dating you, now we run happy. What about my background? Right? Because now if I'm dating you, you take care of me, it's fine. But now I have to work and take care of my family. Because I get so if I give up everything that I want to do in life for you, are you going to take care of me and my mom? I'm the only child, I'm the breadwinner. You get the point? I don't want that. I need to work. And I need to build something, so somewhere to fall back on.
But I was giving me a lot of money, girl.
But I have to work. I'm not a housewife material. That's not me.
You wanted to make your own money.
Yes. Like if you are if you're Rato Bereka and then somebody has money, they can just invest in your hustles. And then you grow more and you build something for yourself.
So he didn't like that?
He did not like that. And then I even spoke about it. What if you die? And then I don't know how to work. What is going to happen to me? I need to work. I need to work. I need to
young.
Yeah, I need to work. I can't afford to be what Tito. You get the point. And then we were fighting a lot. I remember he even went as far as going to that time Shoma Josie was trending John Cena.
Yeah.
He even went as far, if you Google it, he went as far as going to Shoma Josie. They took pictures, And he was like, no, I must support her because Lena Kim Shangan. I'm like, how many Shangans in there entertainment
Omakati.
industry.
Oh.
So why do you have to go to Shoma Josie? You get the point.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so you want to do as you please because you're in a position of power. Baby, I love you, but once I start cheating, not even the president is going to stop me. Not even the government of South Africa is going to stop me. And I was like, okay. You think we're going to Mshimana Polo? No. And then that's when Kitlisa another minister.
So, okay. Before we move to another minister, because that will be... James, so what time is it? 53. Okay, we'll close it.
Yes. So, yeah.
Yeah, we'll close it on... I just want to clarify, like, what makes you think it was really dating St. Did you see the texts, or is the way they were talking on the call?
It was the way he was behaving, the way they were talking on the phone, and the way, if he Allah and then it's impure or it's sure, he will like also privately. And I felt too good. You are not in the music industry. What's your business?
You are not a producer.
You are not a producer. What's your business with them? Hey, and you know, Simpiwe is struggling, but she's famous, so she wanted help financially. Wara.
Couldn't just call the arts and culture.
You get the point. And I'm like, why are you
the wrong
talking
minister for that?
Exactly. As for art and culture, he's not a producer. You understand? So, and then we started fighting. And one thing about me, I can love you like wholeheartedly, so I can love you. I give it my all.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I keep it you understand? Like that is toilet the way he belongs. It doesn't matter whether you are a president, whether I love myself more than anything. You cannot come into my life and then destroy my mental health, or over toxic, and I have to stay because of money or because of who you are.
But now financially your situation did it change a lot?
Yeah, it did.
Like, what did you do with the money that he will give you?
A lot of things, man. I cannot mention, but a lot of things.
Yeah.
But I was making sure I was making sure I'm not one of those. I was not hustling for image for social media, the fake life that they've created recently, body Louis Vuitton and stuff.
Yeah.
I was not hustling for that. I was hustling for a nice home. I was hustling for cars. I was hustling for business. Some of the businesses they failed. Some of the businesses I'm still pushing. You get the point. But I was not hustling for a certain image, or I have to go and do BBL for social media likes. I have to go and post my Louis Vuitton. That's not my life. That's not me. You get the point. I cannot do that. And I also had like the siblings that are not from my mother's side, my aunt.
Yeah.
So I was helping them with education. Okay, they have to be educated. They have to be sharp so that they will help me. So it was that. I'm a breadwinner. I don't have time to impress social media or people. If I buy something expensive, it will be because I like it. If now I decide to, I'm swiping Mini Cooper or Scirocco R-Line or Range Rover, it's because of I love that car, not because of it's a luxury car.
You're not chasing brands and...
No. But since I dated him, I can say confidently I have homes because of him. I have 3 cars because of him.
Sure.
You get
He's
the
a really
point.
minister. He was really a minister of finance. He financed that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you date a normal guy? Or do you think you will date a normal guy who's broke like me? Oh, sorry, not me. But yeah, I'm broke. Hey, James, it's okay. Or would you date a guy who's like me? Like
After the scandals and when we were fighting, I did date a normal guy.
The guy will say, let's sleep. I have a quarter and we're in the back room. My mom is shouting. Can you please turn it down?
I did downgrade and date a normal guy, which I regret.
You regret that? They always regret when they come to us, James.
No, I'm telling you, like,
Yeah.
It's like the guy, oh Jesus, was like, I knew him like growing up and a childhood friend. And he went to Cape Town. Thabo Bester, look at Thabo Bester. Everything Thabo Bester, romantic scam. While I'm busy at the top with the ministers, he's flirting at the background. you know, and one kuza wow wa fitlhile wa pusha, keep pushing. And then when I get break her down after the publicity, Kiluleli Tito doesn't want me anymore, and then Gwede obviously we will get to that later, but it was not the relationship. And then he's there, emotional support.
Oh,
the emotional support ya hore atlong scam.
Scamming your feelings.
So yeah,
like a shoulder to cry on.
Yeah,
It's not made based, James, right?
I did date a normal guy, man. It turned into a disaster. If I go deep into it, yo, I get. Like so, the guy was a narcissist, sufferer from what we call narcissistic personality disorder. So he created this image. He became everything that I wanted in a man in order to get my attention, in order to get me to fall in love with him. And immediately when I got there, he made me to give up everything so I can be his nothing. The result is that it was disaster. I lost like 2 cars on that relationship, because I was supposed to have 5 cars, now I have 3. I lost 2 cars on that relationship. The other one, we fisitse ka petrol.
You lying, he was a psycho.
He was a psycho. Like, yo, I get ready emotionally. I want to talk about it, but I need to like be prepared to go back. But a normal guy was a disaster. Downgrading, it was a disaster. It was more like I'm a hustler, and then I'm into these rich guys. And then I'm the perfect target for another hustler who's into banyana ba khono ira dilo. So I hustle them and he hustles me.
You found your match.
I found my match. You can say that.
Then the car James was on
fire.
Imagine, bro. Yo, this guy.
Yeah.
So,
but now the sun, I can't focus.
I'm sorry, we outside. You can just.
Okay.
Yeah, we're closing. Just hold on. We're closing. What is this question? So, do you think at that time you were a slay queen or you were not?
I've never seen myself as a slay queen. I've always seen myself as a hustle queen. And because I'm coming from a background there, beauty pageants and modeling, I think the right words that they were supposed to use go hore lerato Habiba maka to beauty queen warawara. So the slay queen thing, I don't see myself. I'm nothing like that, man.
You're not, ne?
I'm not, because as much as honestly certain things that I have in common with these slay queens, certain small things. The only thing I have with these slay queens is we are gold diggers.
Oh.
We love man. That's the only thing that we have. But honestly mo ke different le bona. I can say no if I don't want someone, and
even if that person have money, you can say no.
I can say no.
Yeah.
The only thing that we have in common, I've dated rich guys. I you understand? And then bona, maybe there are they are selling for rich guys. Now it was more like a relationship.
You would get to a relationship, them it will be like, hey, come today, don't come tomorrow.
Yeah, the difference is that's the difference. Or if honale batho ba outside baring all women they sell differently. So if we are all selling, then maybe I'm selling differently. But I'm nothing like them. It's an insult the way I'm dealing as a slay queen. Because I think Luena, by sitting here with me, the more I talk, you can pick up other things. Sorry. Nah,
it's not.
She's not a slay queen.
Yes.
Yeah.
People will judge you by looking at you.
Yeah. Maybe because of, that's the reason why I'm saying I'm not a slay queen. Slay queens work hard to look like me. I'm not a slay queen. I'm just pretty natural. And then I'm just a magnet to rich guys. Normally, I attract people who have money.
Money likes you. Money follows you.
Dango.
Hey.
Money will just choose me. Go crowd. You know, sometimes like a normal a rich guy will just like come and disturb my peace.
My sister, I want you to tell me, how did you meet the other one now, the other minister now, Gwede Matashi, because you're my minister girl. That's ministry. You have to open in is a ministry.
I met him while I was waiting for Tito.
Okay.
At
No, it's
Sheraton
fine.
Hotel.
We'll see them on part 2.
Okay.
Otherwise, on Cameron Sundays, my man James and Khan will see you on part 2. You can just say part 2, and we out. We
Thank
out.
you.
James.
Thank you.